What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to my channel for another video. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and let's go ahead and let's begin with this. So the subject we are going to be addressing today actually comes from a video made by Verlisify titled The Nonsense of the Pokemon Community. Now, I find it ironic coming from Verlisify when he wants to talk about nonsense in the Pokemon community, whereas the only nonsense that ever happens in the Pokemon community comes from you, Verlisify.
What hate and negativity is Verlisify spreading? Support of modern Pokemon games. That's right, that's exactly what's going on here. And this is also what I mean when I say every PokeTuber is bad.
Support of modern Pokemon games, despite you relentlessly bashing Pokemon Legends Arceus, as well as bashing a lot of the Gen 9 designs, doesn't seem like a lot of support when it comes to modern Pokemon games. It's also funny how he makes his entire video off of something that Johnstone ended up posting on Twitter, not only saying that he loves Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but also acknowledging the issues that came along with the game, and that somehow leads Verlisify to say that this is why all PokeTubers are bad? Really? Just because we want better out of the franchise?
So we have, I love Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but it's pretty insane that nothing came from improving the game performance aside from 2 patches that fixed some battle bugs 3 months ago. That's just a complete lie. Game performance has been improved constantly since launch, and it's universally been stated by the players of the game that there's less crashes and better performance. Yes, the game still lags, but it lags a lot less and it crashes a lot less. We've had major patches, not just some battle bugs being fixed. It's a lot that has been patched with the game. This is why I have nothing positive to say about any other PokeTuber. None of them have integrity.
Well, it may be true that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are seeing a lot less issues, which I will give props for. It doesn't take away from the fact that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were insanely problematic when it came to the variety of issues. Not just visual bugs, but also performative issues as well. Crashes, lagging. Let's also not forget about the save file data corruption issue that also took place. That right there are things that simply put cannot be ignored, Verlisify. But somehow by your logic, that means that no PokeTuber has integrity. Well, here's the thing, Verlisify, you're a PokeTuber, so I guess we can also include you in that list too of no integrity, which, by the way, that right there is factual. You have no integrity when it comes to how you carry yourself. You have no integrity when it comes to how you talk to people, even under mild circumstances, like a freaking disagreement in opinions and stuff like that. Do I need to pull up some examples of how you've interacted with people in the past that disagreed with you? Well, here's the thing, is that, you want to talk about those that lack integrity, you might want to look in the mirror, buddy.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk about this person, or why are you attacking all the PokeTubers? Even though people are free to lie about me and make baseless attacks, but stating the truth of someone, that's unacceptable, and that makes me bad.
And what would a Verlisify video be without the deflection of valid criticisms that he gets from those that he has pissed off and has rightfully earned their criticisms, yet somehow he says that it's all lies when it's against him? I'd like to see some proof. Where's the lies in all of the criticisms that people have levied towards you for years because of your conduct, among other things? And this is coming from someone that has had issues with you on and off over the last 8+ years. And the reason why people say it's an attack when it comes from you is because of your history of negativity, toxicity, and just overall bad faith.
The hypocrisy is insane. So my response, crazy, the Pokemon community only spreads nonsense and negativity. They improved the performance in the games. Many players reported no more crashes. Way too much entitlement ruining the Pokemon community. But I'm not surprised since everyone wants to hack Pokemon and they never actually play the games. That's really a big thing. All those Metacritic scores, not really people that played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. All the complaints, it's just NPCs, mob mentality, tribalism, and all the stupidity that's been coming from social media that is really boiled down into a pure essence in the Pokemon community.
Okay, so there's a couple of things here. Number one, his reply to Johnstone is absolutely obnoxious. He wants to say that it's nonsense negativity and that people are entitled in the Pokemon community. What? So we are negative and entitled because we want better out of Pokemon games? Like, that's the impression that I'm getting out of that tweet. And I love how he also says that all of the complaints come from NPCs and tribalism. Like, What? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. How about you actually back up your claims with some proof? If not, sit down and shut up.
Pokemon Legends is everything that the Pokemon community has stated they hate about Pokemon games, but then they'll defend it with their life when there's nothing to defend about Pokemon Legends. Pokemon Let's Go is everything the Pokemon community said they wanted, but then they hate that game baselessly, and I'm the only person defending it.
And there you go again, making more ridiculous claims. Like, first off, when it comes to Pokemon Legends Arceus, that game was very much acclaimed by a lot of Pokemon fans. Many people in the Pokemon community thoroughly enjoyed that game. The only source of hate and negativity that the game had came from you. Like, how does Pokemon Legends Arceus represent everything that the Pokemon community stated they hated about Pokemon games? And as for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, while the games themselves were actually really fun and really good, I can think of a possible reason as to why people had an issue with it. That would probably be because, well, I don't know. Let's see. It is yet another Kanto-focused game. A lot of Gen 1 spam, if you will. Now, mind you, Gen 1 is fun, and Gen 1 has a lot of history, a lot of nostalgia, things like that. But people want to see other generations get love, not just Generation 1.
The sales keep breaking records nonstop, so it really invalidates all the baseless, bratty complaints. If it's a decade of Pokemon games getting bad, then it wouldn't grow. Exactly. This is it. This is completely broken people, because they'll say like, oh, but a lot of sales doesn't mean the game is good.
And now we get ourselves to a really big flaw right here. We have ourselves the sales equal quality argument. Okay, if that was the case right here, then all of the fast food restaurants would be the equivalent of Michelin star restaurants, because hey, fast food restaurants, they make a lot of money. McDonald's is a prime example of that, yet it's fast food. There, I just dismantled your argument there real quick, buddy. And do you ever think about the reason as to why sales are high? Because it's Pokemon. People have literally grew up with Pokemon, so of course they are going to want to keep on with the journey in Pokemon because it's something that they grew up with since they were a child, and I am someone that can personally attest to it. Yes, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have had issues, but it didn't stop me from wanting to play and enjoy the games for what they were. But even still, sales do not equal quality.
Stating a fact. And then that's where this guy goes off. Games doing well doesn't invalidate the complaints at all. Well, we just completely debunked that. And really, you support modern Pokemon. We all know you've deleted your review videos, but people reacted to them. One YouTube search reveals your hate for modern Pokemon. I have not deleted my videos. I deleted the Pokemon Legends Arceus one. Not because, like, and that's the thing, like, people would want me to delete that video and change my mind, because that's the only Pokemon game I haven't liked in the last decade. But no, I was actually forced to delete that video, not private, remove it off of YouTube, because the dislike ratio was so high, it was destroying my entire channel's performance. Even though that video is only me using facts to show that Pokemon Legends Arceus is the worst Pokemon game using the standards of the Pokemon community.
Okay, Verlis, now you're just straight up lying right here. You have, in fact, removed videos. I mean, you had a playlist dedicated to Pokemon Legends Arceus despite your immense hatred for the game, yet all that's remaining in that playlist is one video when there were clearly more videos in that playlist. There were guide videos, and there were shiny guide videos. There was a bunch of other rant-like videos about how you supposedly wanting to like Pokemon Legends Arceus. And here's the thing as well, okay, is that you come up with this excuse saying how the video that you straight deleted was something that had affected your channel performance, even though you, quote, used facts? No. Opinions don't equal facts, buddy. You shat on the game, that was your opinion, but the thing is, you intentionally sandbagged yourself to make it look like it was a bad game. And if you guys want proof for that claim to be backed up, well, check out Verlisify's original VOD when he live streamed that game and rage quit about 3 hours in.
But they're not implying Pokemon Legends. They're saying I hate all modern Pokemon games, and I've deleted all of my review videos.
That's actually not what that person said, nor implied, Verlisify. Try again. You clearly don't know how to read context.
Which is also weird because I'm hated for being a contrarian, because everyone says like, oh, you just don't like Pokemon Legends because everyone likes it. You just like Pokemon Let's Go because everyone dislikes it. I've never done anything contrarian in my entire time on YouTube.
You have, Verlisify, and there's copious amounts of evidence to back that up. Not just from me, but from other people that have called you out too.
It's okay. We all know you deleted them. this is a deeply troubled individual to have that many voices in their head just kind of agreeing with them on a complete fabrication, especially when they had many more dislikes over likes. But here, screenshots of people reacting to your video. So now it went from videos to video.
And now this right here is Verlisify attempting to sweat and weasel his way around things by trying to really cherry pick, and I mean really cherry pick, going from videos to video. Point is, you put out content that deserved criticism. It doesn't matter if it was one video or 30 videos.
They deliberately spread negativity and make the Pokemon community worse for their own gain. But let's go back to this tweet, because it proves nothing. The one Pokemon game I've disliked in the last decade and have publicly disliked is not proof of me being negative about everything.
How does that tweet prove nothing? How about you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Or the fact you actively create drama through lies against other prominent members of the community. There is zero evidence of me lying about another individual in the Pokemon community. That's just a fact. And every time I beg, I ask, where is this lie? Please, prove me wrong. I want to be proven wrong. Never happens.
To you, it never happens, because the moment that someone steps up and proves you wrong, you hide behind your childish insults and rhetoric, and not to mention as well blocking and removing their comments if it's on YouTube, and straight up blocking them and ignoring them if it's on Twitter. People have easily proven you wrong, Verlis, but the thing is that you're not man enough to accept that criticism. And you have actually lied about PokeTubers in the past, and you know what? I'll go one step further to link you to some videos that showcases exactly that, because I don't feel like repeating myself here and further prolonging this already tiresome video.
You dislike most of them. We've all seen them. You deleting videos suddenly mean they didn't happen. Okay, where's the proof? Please give evidence, because according to this person, one YouTube search and you can find reactions to all my deleted videos.
I think what this person here is trying to say to you, Verlis, is that you've deleted most of your videos pertaining to Pokemon Legends Arceus, seeing how your playlist has only one single video on it, when in the past, there were a lot more videos to show for it. And in my past response videos pertaining to you and your bullshit against Pokemon Legends Arceus, I've actually linked videos in the descriptions of those videos, and I actually did a little bit of behind the scenes digging, and I wanted to copy the links and see if those videos were still up. Well, guess what? They're not. So you hiding those videos doesn't take away from the fact that they did in fact happen, and the community rightfully roasted you for it. You endlessly hated on Pokemon Legends Arceus, and then you turn around to try and turn a quick profit out of a game that you claim to hate, and you hated it because of the acclaim that many other people shared for the game. He didn't say people reacted to all of those videos, he said that they seen all of the videos. Buddy, you really can't read context here, and I'm getting a little bit concerned about you.
It's not playing victim when WolfGlick defamed me by lying about his hacked Pokemon. Same thing for Poketips. I reacted to his video, and I showed that everything he said about me was wrong.
Nice try, Verlisify, with trying to justify yourself here. No, you also have a very detailed history of playing victim in the face of criticisms. You're 30 years old, man. When are you going to actually man up and get a set?
So this dude's a liar, and using proven lies about me to validate their own lies.
I love how he continues to say that these are proven lies. Where's the proof, then, that all of the criticisms that you gained over the years from various amounts of people, tell me how they're all lies? Show me the proof. The ball's in your court, buddy. Now see, at the end of the day, you can't prove it because it's just not realistic, but your narcissistic mind won't tell you what the reality is. That is the fact that you are someone that has a history, and it's been proven and documented. End of.
They will look at this and be like, yeah, Verlisify isn't wrong. Wolfie cheats, or like, this dude's actually wrong. Verlis got hated because of his support for Pokemon Let's Go and Sword and Shield through all the Bring Back National Dex stuff. Tyranitartube said on stream he would want to have a conversation with me. Since then, I've reached out to his fans to get his attention, DM'd him on Twitter, at him on Twitter, and I also commented on the stream. I've heard nothing back. It's not hard to get a hold of me.
No, the reason that you got hated on, especially when it came to the National Dex stuff, is because you went out of your way to be very inflammatory and attack people who had valid criticisms when it came to the National Dex thing. And there are a lot of people out there, even to this very day, that still don't feel all that great about there being a no National Dex. I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon was the absolute last bastion when it came to main series Pokemon games, having a national dex, or at least having the capacity to have every single existing Pokemon on that one single game. The day that it was announced that there was going to be a no national dex was the day that Pokemon somewhat died for people. But rather than being sympathetic and open-minded as to why people felt that way, you decided to take that as an opportunity to further bash on and be inflammatory towards those people. And there's proof of that out there as well, so do not even try to weasel your way out of that one. Well, did you ever think about the fact that maybe the reason why Tyranitar didn't get back to you is because, I don't know, he probably doesn't want to talk to you given how you conduct yourself, not just when it comes to your videos in general, but you conduct yourself towards anyone that has even mild criticisms against you. You throw tantrums like a petty little man-child, and you hide behind your insults and blocks when it comes to Twitter, and comment deletions when it comes to YouTube. Yet you're the same individual that claims that you just want to have a conversation with people and be proven otherwise. Well, here's the thing. What you say versus how you act are completely night and day. They are a far cry from one another. So which is it, Verlisify?
No, I got constant backlash for defending and supporting modern Pokemon games, which you claim I hate.
Okay, Verlisify, you need to stop fucking lying right here. You're not getting backlash because of your support for modern Pokemon games. You are getting backlash for, well, a myriad of reasons. Number one, your toxic, petty attitude. Number two, how you interact with people. Number three, your contrarianism. Do I need to go on?
They say I deleted videos that never existed to begin with, and don't give any evidence to debunk that. And they also believe that I hate Pokemon so much that I can actually hate a modern Pokemon game before it's even announced to exist.
Okay, where did that person say that exact statement that you're putting in their mouth? Also, where do they say that you deleted videos that never existed? Here's the thing, Verlisify, you have removed videos. Again, the example being your Pokemon Legends Arceus playlist. You removed everything but one video out of that playlist. And clearly those videos did exist, but they don't now because, well, we can't view them. So the rest of the video is just really him going off on a completely unrelated tangent here, and it's just basically a bunch of incoherence, coping and seething, as well as trying to further delude himself that he's always right and that he's the only positive PokeTuber out of everyone. And we all know for a fact that is 100% bullshit. And on the note of bullshit, since I exposed my brain cells to this video, I now have to go take a Motrin because I got a goddamn headache. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely worth it, especially if you found enjoyment and entertainment out of it. And that's it here for the video. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. And thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Do not be like Verlisify, and I will see you guys next time.